My name is Angelica Gonzalez, and today for the Art and Industry assignment, I will be interviewing Crisanta Melendez, a film student at the University of Buffalo.
What do you see as the role of the visual arts in our mass-mediated world, and particularly in your profession?
I think visual arts are mostly for entertainment purposes. At least that's what I like to use them for. They can also be political tools and educational tools, but for the most part, they're entertaining. And they're going to be entertaining. I'm a film student, so they're going to stay entertaining, hopefully, for a long time.
Okay, perfect. And with the new communications and media technologies, imagery is almost instantly available. Do you believe that this is having a positive or a negative influence in the industry? And please provide an example.
I think when I think of instantly available imagery of art, I think of things like YouTube or when MySpace was popular. And I think for the most part, it's positive. You have access to movies that you probably would never have access to before, that you can critically analyze and have access to as much as you want. And as far as like home artists from small towns who would never make it out to LA or New York or wherever, look at people like Justin Bieber or some girl who just got a contract doing advertising photography just from some videos she posted on her Vimeo site or whatever. I think it's pretty helpful. I think it's a positive influence.
I agree. What popular images do you see that are frequently rechanneled throughout the entertainment industry?
Crazy people. People love crazy people. They're always really popular films. If you look at like the 1920 Cabinet of Dr. Caligari or One Flew Over the Cuckoo's Nest, which won 7 Academy Awards, and even now you have Silver Linings Playbook, which is about crazy people. And it's probably derogatory to call them crazy, but I'm going to call them crazy. It's just something that happens, and I'm not sure if that's what you meant, but that's something that reoccurs consistently.
I understand. Are there any images you feel should not be used as much, or that you feel should be channeled more often within the industry?
I'm not sure if this is an image or a technique, but I'm going to say first-hand camera work in movies should not be used as much. I understand that they give a realistic effect to movies, like The Wrestler, and you're right in it, or a Separation. You're in the moment with them, and it feels more real, but it makes me nauseous, and I can't really focus on it, and I think they should come with warnings, motion sickness may occur, type of stuff with it.
Who is one of your favorite visual artists, and or what is your favorite style of visual art?
I think my favorite style of visual art would be surrealism, and that would mean Salvador Dali would be one of my favorite visual artists. He also did a couple surrealist films back in the 20s, the French avant-garde movement. I like the whole dream idea. It's just always sort of been very interesting to me.
Okay, and is there a film that stands out to you the most due to its imagery and or visual arts appeal?
I have to say Inception, because it deals with a lot of a dream theory, I suppose you would say, and takes a lot of influence from surrealist artists like Dali.
Interesting. How has your knowledge of famous artworks influenced your creative process?
Well, the more I know about famous artists or famous periods and famous movies that came out of it, it helps to look at more modern movies in a more critical way. So I can see Robert Wayne's influence on artists like M. Night Shyamalan or Tim Burton. And it just kind of gives you a better understanding of where they may have gotten these ideas from. And I think that's pretty helpful.
Perfect. Are there any particular images that this industry has popularized and or created?
I think in this digital age, reality TV has become really popular, which has influenced this whole realism thing with the whole first-hand camera effect and wanting to be right there in the nitty-gritty, taking away all the pretty and all the fake of movies from the past and making it seem that much more real. And I think that's been popularized recently, and that's a big part of, like, from the instant gratification and the reality TV.
Thank you so much, Crisanta, for interviewing with me today.
No problem. Anytime.